Alright guys, welcome back to some more Warband, and I took the liberty, guys, of going to our fight for our town that the king had recently gave to us. Just kind of check up on them and gather some recruits. So we're going to go check that out. So when you go into your own town, guys, you have an extra option, which is manage the village, and if you go into that, you can build all of these different things that will encourage the village to kind of prosper, and the rents will be a little bit more at the end of every week, so you'll make more. The more you put into it, the more you get, kind of thing. The only problem with that is it costs money, a good bit of money, and it takes time depending how long or longer, I would say, is the options, having the skill level up, and we just don't simply have that yet, either the money or the skill level, so we're not going to bother with that right now, but we will pick up 3 more recruits to our cause. I think that puts us up, 49 now. And we're right outside of Nudar Castle. And that's the north side. And then right across that line, guys, is the Swadians. And if you guys remember, we are at war with the Swadians. So we are going to kind of go and check it all out. Kind of poke our head out the door, so to speak. Now our troops are leveled up a little bit more. They're still about 2nd to 3rd tier though. Still working on it. We really don't have a cavalry yet, other than our named soldier, which is I think only Adamir. And let's see, inviting us to a assembly in Sargoth. There's a feast. And we're kind of good right now. We're at war. I don't know why they have feasts during wars. It's kind of like, I don't understand that, you know, while your stuff's going out and getting pillaged and stuff, you're sitting around in a castle, eating food and having small talk. So, let's see. We've got Jarl Eric's party here with 37 men, and they're taking on 38 of Count Raybark's. So we're going to go ahead and jump in this fight, bail him out. So it's 82 to 35 now. We're just going to, let's see, the terrain's pretty rough, but I know that Lord Eric's just going to want to charge anyway, so we're just going to keep it on charge. Kind of struggle over this mountainside. It's not fun, even for ground troops, to climb these mountains, but much less cavalry. I mean, look at that horse, he's just so struggling. And unfortunately, our enemy is on the opposite side of this mountain, so I think it's going to be one of those meet in the middle type of things. So we want to get up and over this as quick as we possibly can. And I might even be inclined to leaving my archers at the top of this mountain if we have the option of beating them up here. And it looks like, oh, this works out just perfectly. So we're going to plant, see what we got, 6 archers. We'll hold this position. Go ahead and advance them into, if I can get it on it, formation, and fire at will. And now we'll go have some fun down here on the front lines. They are ready to go to combat. Just gonna try to go in and out, guys. A couple swipes on their cavalry and their lords. They do have some pretty decently tiered troops. These are men-at-arms and knights, so hey, if they're just gonna let me sit here and whack on them, I will be happy with that. Alright, everybody's starting to break it up. Oh my god, who's this guy? Oh, get away from him for a second. Yeah, I was premature on that swing. Oh my god, he's trying to impale me. Better take care of him, or try to. Here, we're gonna go after this guy now. Come on, baby. Climb, little horsey, with your 1 horsepower. I got a swipe in on him. Messed my camera angle up in doing so, but oh, and come on, put your shield down. There you go. He's dehorsed. Looks like somebody took care of the knight for us. Looks like our armies are doing pretty good against them. I mean, I don't know what Eric had for troops, but looks like we're dominating this battle. And it's done. There is the cry. Oh, I thought that was the cry of victory, but they're just really getting into it, I guess. should be all, and there we go. There's the cry of victory. So we pulled this one off pretty well. We lost 10, it says. Our allies lost 1 only. And then our enemies took it deep with 33. Gained some respect with Eric there. Some renown, nice. Alright, we'll continue on. Oh, who'd we capture? We got 2 men-at-arms now. If we can find a ransom broker the next time we're in a town. We've got some level ups to do, but I think, ooh, we gained a warhorse. Oh, we don't have any room for him? Oh, yes we do. Gonna go all the way down here. I don't care, we'll place those arrows. Let's see what this Bernie is. 39. I'm thinking maybe that will be useful too, so we'll just kind of swap out. What do we got? A rusty sword? We're not interested. Okay, we got 160 bucks basically for that battle. We bailed him out. Ooh, that's Chide, so we'll hold off on that. We're down to 39 men. We're in enemy territory. So I say I think Ambient is mad at us. But we can go down and try to recruit from them real quick. But I think they're upset with us. I think in the recent past we messed with them or something. I think that was the town we messed with and kind of scored some goods off of. We'll kind of scoot along over there. Looks like the land's kind of safe at this moment in this area. And let's see. Actually, they're at 0. They just don't want to give us anybody yet. But that's okay. Maybe they don't have any. Their well is bone dry. We'll head over here to Han. And because Jelbegi's getting, or was looted, so it's no good to us for right now. We'll head over to Han and then maybe Tyr. We'll see if we can hire anybody. I haven't checked our financial situation in a little while, so maybe I'll check that once we get to Tyr. And we'll just kind of scoot over to Han here. And nobody wants to go. Okay. I know we're not at our cap, so I know that's not it. We can hold about 60 men under our command right now. So we'll head over to Tyr here. Let's check the market. We'll get rid of all of these. Let's see. What do we have? We have a 32, a 32, 27. I think I'm going to keep those two 32s for right now. And we'll check Adamir. And I'm hoping to pick up like metheld or somebody soon. Oop. Kind of glitch bounced out of there. Alright, what's this heater? 0 resistance. We don't want you. Oh, and that warhorse. I don't think I'm going to keep the warhorse. We're pretty far off from anybody being riding 4, I think. Or are we? Maybe it would behoove us. Yeah. To keep the horse. We're going to keep the horse. And let's see, we'll move all this equipment up because they just kind of randomly eat whatever, so the food just kind of goes all over the place. So I don't even bother with that really anymore. When I first started playing the game, I was a little OCD with it, but I let it go. But we'll put all this up here because it'll stay up here. And let's see, we've got a decent amount of food still for the amount of men that we have, so we're just going to back out of that. We'll hit the tavern. See who we got in here. We got some mercenary crossbows. And, hey, look at there. There's metheld. Now can we afford you? Oh, it'd be so nice. Yes, thank you. Now we have metheld. So she is just a badass, guys, if you ask me. We're going to hire these mercenaries if we can, too. I mean, actually, how much money? Let's check our money situation. Go back to goods. 747. Yeah, we're getting kind of low, but we also need the men. So we're going to take a gamble and hire these crossbowmen. That'll leave us with about 300 and some change or so. And we're just going to have to go out and fight in the wars. And wow, Clethy just kind of replaced metheld. That was quick. I don't think I want her. I think she has beefs with a bunch of the other named heroes, so we're not going to bother with her right now. And what are we sitting on now? We have 44 men. We have metheld in the party, so let's go ahead and bring her to the top. It always puts them on the bottom, which is fine. At least you know where to expect them. And we're going to put her right above Adamir, actually, so she can just get all of the action. Take this opportunity to level up some of our men. Becoming basically third tiers, like solid third tiers. I think there's about like 6 tiers for each recruit unit. 5 footmen, nice. So we just have like a blob of basically rookies right now. These mercenary crossbowmen are very effective. We will put them actually at the very top of our archers, which we're building up a decent amount of little archers. We have a decent amount of footmen now. And with metheld and Adamir both now in, that reminds me, I need to get metheld a horse. She does not have one, and I think we're in no position to be able to afford one at this point. Now, we may have to get rid of those helmets. 261, ooh, we only have $25, so let's see, we can get 33 for that, 38 for that. We can get 146 for the wars. You know, we're going to get rid of it for the time being because we need... And then we still are going to be short for a horse. So right now, she's just going to have to rock infantry with my infantry. We will get her a horse as soon as we can. We cannot hire any more people either now, so we must go to war. So we will head out to Ribolet Castle. See what's going on with that. Maybe grab ourselves a low-leveled lord from the Swads. Take him on. Be nice. Grab some more gear, and we'll sell that. Turn a few bucks. And we'll go from there. So I'm just going to kind of scoot along with the fast travel. I know. Must be careful with this, especially entering enemy territory. Okay, Kyrgyz have declared war on the Swadians, so that's going to give the Swads something else to think about, which is good, which also means we may be ending our war with them soon. So we have Count Regas in here with 16 men still, 136. I'm thinking, so that's looted. Darn. I was actually considering looting it myself, but I try not to piss off the Swadians too much because I like grabbing their recruits in their towns during times of peace so I can grab some Swad recruits and turn them into knights eventually. That's ultimately the plan. But, let's see, who do we have? Perfect. We have Brenz. No, don't run, man. Don't run. Alright, well, I'm gonna threaten to burn your village, then. If you're going to run from me, sir. You know. Let's just kind of hang out here for a second. We'll let the good old time clock roll. Yeah, he's coming back. Gonna check things out. We might be able to see if he got a little closer to us. We'd probably be able to run him down. Let's see how brave he gets for a second. He's just slightly too few of men to want to try it with me. Let's see who else is at Suno real quick. Take a little peek. If we can. I would imagine if somebody else was here, they wouldn't be sending out a 27 to check things out. And we're not close enough, that's scary. Okay, now we are. Alright, Klargus with 40s in there, so I wonder why he didn't just try to run out on me. I mean, I only have 44 men, so... Well, if they're not going to try to run out on me, we need money. We could run around and just waste energy and food and time trying to pick a fight with one of the other lords, or we could waste this town, see if we can draw them out. I wonder. Decisions, guys. The only thing is eventually we may take all of this territory over, and having Rulans mad at us I don't know, what the heck. I guess we could patch things up with him if we need to. So we're going to loot and burn this village. Plunder the village and then raise it. And we shall. And let's see, yeah, he's poking his head out, but he doesn't want any. Neither of them do, so it looks like we're going to get this, guys. Shouldn't be but another. There we go. And we have all of the money that we desire right now. This is going to comfort us greatly financially. And we're going to grab some food out of the deal too, so... And now that we have our loot, we can't grab anything else, so there's no sense in doing anything with the cattle. I'm not just going to rush them off. They can actually have them back if that's a possibility. I'm just going to leave them there, though. And like a bank robbery, we are going to commit the crime and dip out. So we need to head to a capital. And it looks like we might as well just head back to Tyr. We'll cash all this in. So not a big action-y episode, guys. I apologize for that. But that's just kind of how this game goes sometimes, is you might not have a lot happen. And it kind of all depends on what area you're in at the time. I mean, who knows what King Harless and the Swadians are up to, and who knows what Ragnar's up to. I think Ragnar's stuffing his face at a castle right now, actually having a feast. We're out here running it. A couple of his other lords are. And who knows? Maybe King Harless is having a feast too, like, let our kingdoms fight, we'll just eat and be merry. You know, so who knows what's going on with him either, but that's not our concern right now anyways. Going to cash in. I think I could only afford like a couple recruits if I stopped at hand anyways, so we're just going to head all the way to Tyr, get it done, cash all that loot in. We will be much better off, so we'll just go to goods. He has 1588, so we need to watch what we sell, because that's already 1300 right there. And I think, let's see, what's cheaper? This is 209. Puts us at about what he needs to owe us. Okay, so now we'll go to the arms guy. He has 1300. Go back up to the nice expensive oils. We're getting 337 a pop for those guys, so we just gained 700, 8,000, 1276. Go into armor and sell some more oils. What's he got? He's got 1200, and there we go. And once again, the horse merchant. Now we can get metheld a horse, too, on top of all that, so that's great. And 504, he only has 6. Yeah, we'll take a little bit of a loss on that one. You know what, if I'd thought about it, I would have just bought the horse. You know what, matter of fact, let our stolen goods pay for metheld's horse. So 45, that's a level 2, 46. We're going to take that for metheld. She should be at least level 2, I think, in riding. If not, we'll sell back and rebuy. This kind of was all a bonus anyways. I get rid of the olives, the ale. Alright, so we have a loaf of bread sitting down here. And what the heck, we'll get a little OCD. And there we go. And yes, he can just pay us what he will, which is 211. And let's see, we'll go out of that. Let's check the tavern once again real quick. We have watchmen there. Lezalit, nice. Well, now that we have money to play with, we might as well grab him up too. He is, I believe, a thane like Metheld. He's actually royalty, I think, and he's just kind of out doing his own thing. So, very well, I do not mind. My name is Lezalit. I am the second son of the Count of Juria. Oh, wow. So the merchant was... Who was wanting to head to Juria? I forgot. I think Adamir was wanting to head to Juria. So, I wonder if they're related. But, of anywho, of whom you have no doubt heard, having no inheritance of my own, I come here to seek my fortune in Calradia, training men in the art of battle. Unfortunately, the Lord here in Tyr has no taste for the disciplinary methods needed to turn rabble into soldiers. Told him it was my wiser to fog them out or flog them out, and then bury them later. But he would not listen, and I was told to take a service elsewhere. Well, he was basically, alright. So if you know of any commander, oh, I know of one, buddy, and why don't you come on and join us for 400 tenors? Sure. So we have Lezalit now, that is nice. We've got metheld, we've got Adamir, and if Adamir gives me much more beef, I think I'm going to give him the boot, but we'll see how it goes. So we're surrounded by a bunch of our own lords, that's good. And we are in the heart of our territory. We are still technically at war with the Swadians. They haven't sued for peace yet, even though they are going at it with, I think, the Kyrgyz now, too. Or the Vigors, one of the two. I forgot which one it was. Nobody's attacking our town. That's great. So we haven't peed off too many lords too bad yet. So I would say, what are we going to do? We're going to end this episode here, guys. And when we come back, guys, we will raise some more alarms with the Swads and prove ourselves some more to the king. Maybe he'll give us, maybe we'll even be able to actually convince a couple of lords to go in on sieging a castle with us, and we could score ourselves a castle. That would be great. But yeah, I think we're going to end this one here, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Sorry it wasn't too action-y. I promise more action in the next episode. We will definitely try for certain. And yeah, so I'm enjoying it, guys. I hope you are enjoying it too. Leave a like or a comment down below if you like. Give me some feedback, what you might want to see, if anything. And until next time, guys, we'll see you later.